Without any doubt, we were getting really close to seeing what Nintendo's next console is going to be, and the biggest thing going around is that it's the Nintendo Switch 2, which does make a lot of sense. The Nintendo Switch was incredibly popular, so to make a follow-up to the Nintendo Switch does make sense. But without Nintendo officially announcing anything, it's just left people to believe any rumor they see. I want to review some of those rumors and see if some of them do make sense, or if some of them are just complete nonsense. Backwards compatibility. This does make sense. The Nintendo Switch was very popular, so there's a lot of software that could be played on a Nintendo Switch 2. So it just makes sense for the next Nintendo console to include backwards compatibility for the original Nintendo Switch. Backwards compatibility plus improvements. Well, what does this mean? Well, take someone like the Wii playing GameCube games, or the Wii U playing Wii games. It just played them as is. But nowadays, if you play a PS4 game on a PS5, there's some improvements to it, better frame rate, whatever. So, seeing the Nintendo Switch have improvements to older games, it does make sense, and personally, it's something I would like to see. 4K 60 FPS. No. 4K 30 FPS. Okay, let's be real. The Nintendo Switch is a 1080p 60 FPS console. Now, think of how many of those games actually achieve that are 1080p and 60 FPS. Sure, a lot of indie games will achieve that, but even some of the mainstays by Nintendo, they'll have one or the other, never both. Sometimes both, but not super often. So I think the reach for Nintendo's console being a 4K console is kind of out there. Could it exist? Yeah. Will it exist? Well, I don't know, it's just a rumor. The Nintendo Switch 2 will release in late 2024 or early 2025. Both of those rumors make sense. Having your console released just before the holiday season is a good time, or even if they do early 2025, they could release it in March, and at that point it would be 8 years since the original Nintendo Switch, and after 8 years, it's a perfect time to launch your next generation of console. The Nintendo Switch 2 will not have an OLED screen. This does make a lot of sense. The original Nintendo Switch kind of treats the OLED model as a premium addition to the regular Nintendo Switch, so I could see them doing the same with the Nintendo Switch 2, launching with a regular screen, and then having an OLED model later on. Improvements to online. This, I don't really see happening. They got away with the original Nintendo Switch not having the best online and charging money for it. So if they want to keep the Nintendo Switch 2 being a lot like a sequel to the original Nintendo Switch, it's probably just going to be the same online, maybe some little tweaks here and there, but I'm not expecting massive changes, but I would like massive changes. That's a handful of some Nintendo Switch 2 rumors, but isn't the name Nintendo Switch 2 a rumor itself? I mean, it's not like Nintendo officially announced the name of the next console anyways. The next console could easily be the Nintendo Switch U or the new Nintendo Switch.